Doing? Welcome back to the show, you guys. I'm boy BP. This is boy Ryan, and of course Chubbs is back. We're here for your AEW Fyter Fest nights 1 and 2. Fantastic event, man. I think this was probably a little bit more better than your Great American Bash, man. Well, I'm a big AEW fan now, so I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love NXT, but Vince's hands are in it, and I'm not liking it.
Yeah, like Tad said, we don't run a sloppy shop.
Yeah, exactly. FTW. We're getting that too. Anyway, man, night 1, man. I'm telling you what, MJF and Wardlow tag teamed up to go against Jurassic Express.
Oh,
dude.
So great. So great.
MJF, dude. Fucking fantastic. I love MJF. What'd you guys think about this match?
Well, to start, you give MJF a microphone. That guy can talk. And he declared that if you want to start a show off, you start it with the ratings, man. Because he is ratings.
Yeah.
As far as the match goes, I thought the match was great. There was a lot of high spots in it. Luchasaurus and Wardlow. You want to talk about two guys, two big guys that can move like cruiserweights?
Big time.
Right there. I have personally never seen a guy that weighs close to 300 do a running Hurricane Rana. Never.
Oh, I could do that in my sleep.
So,
Yeah,
unless
literally.
you
I'll
chose.
do that to Rick Lee.
But overall, I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, that was a fantastic match, man. It started really good, man. Jurassic Express did pick up the victory, which I'm very surprised. But all in all, man, it was a great match, dude. You know, well, of course, I'm not very surprised because, of course, you had Luchasaurus, you had the Jungle Boy, the better two of the three.
I don't even know why there's 3. Could just be 2.
Yeah, I don't know. But, you know,
He's the Xavier of the
Yeah.
Jurassic Express.
he does.
Yeah, Marco Stunt's just incredible. Like he's probably future world champion. I
Yeah,
can tell you.
he's a hornswoggle of
Hornswoggle,
WWE.
yeah.
He's
About the same size almost.
What'd you think about the match? You like it?
I love that
Yeah.
match.
I thought it was great.
I'm a big fan of Luchasaurus. I know it's kind of a crazy little gimmick, but that guy, I mean, he's what, 7 foot, 300 pounds?
I'm gonna tell you what, man.
Beast.
That gimmick is probably a lot better than any gimmick that WWE probably came up with in years. I'll be honest.
Yeah, because you can't really give Vince credit for the theme. That
That was all Bray Wyatt.
yeah.
So there you go. Oh man, what a fantastic start to AEW Fyter Fest, man. Of course, the match number 2, man, was for the AEW Women's Championship. Sheeta defending her title against Penelope Ford here, and I'm gonna tell you what, dude. You know, all sexiness aside and all that crap, Penelope Ford, man, showed me something in this match.
She brought it.
She bought the fight that Sheeta, dude.
I was pleasantly surprised.
Oh, was this pleasant?
I thought it was going to be easy squash match and it was going to be over. It
As
lasted
boy
a
Chubbs
lot
would
longer.
say, that was some good looking eating right there. But anyway, yeah, it was really good. Hey, no pun intended, but I'm gonna tell you what, man, Penelope Ford, and Sheeta, one hell of a match. Great AEW Women's Champion,
Yeah.
and still your AEW champion is, of course, Sheeta.
How about Kip Sabian eating that kendo stick to the face?
Dude,
That was-
fantastic.
Yeah.
That was great, great moment, man.
Magically got in her hands. He threw that up like, here you go.
What is? I don't understand. Why can't WWE do stuff like this? This stuff is just out of the ordinary. They're just WWE is just repetitive. They're the same overwashed stuff shit.
Sasha and Bailey 24/7.
AEW is fantastic. It's got new shit all the time.
Look, we're talking about Jurassic Express earlier. How about Jurassic Vince, okay?
Yeah, Jurassic Vince.
His
yeah,
ideas are long gone in the 80s. I mean,
his ideas died with Jake the Snake and
like
I'm sorry, Jake, and of course John Studd and
like
all them
CM
guys.
Punk said, Vince McMahon continues to surround himself with a bunch of yes men like Bruce
Exactly.
Pritchard instead of creative geniuses like Paul Heyman.
Which he fired like an idiot.
And you know, if Paul Heyman had been given reins to, no pun intended about Roman Reigns there, but had been given the reins and complete control, no Vince McMahon oversight at all, Raw would be the best show on television right now.
You would think it probably would be, but that's the main roster. We don't give a shit about that. I don't give a shit about Raw or SmackDown right now because.
Yeah, we're talking
But
about
we're talking about AEW.
Yeah.
Match number 3, man. Catalina comes out with her husband, Jack Hager, man, going 1-on-1 for the TNT Championship against your boy Cody and the coach, Double A, Arn Anderson. I'm gonna tell you what, man. Another great match, another title defense. I love this match.
A little bit of a controversial ending here with the Jake Hager getting the triangle chokehold in, but
Dude.
Cody Rhodes rolling him up at the same time.
Wow.
What we forgot to point out was during the first night, Chris Jericho was on commentary,
Oh yeah.
and that was
Fan-fucking-tastic.
awesome. That
Siobhan.
was awesome.
She-Bone. She-Bone.
He called.
He called She-Bone.
Yeah.
The letters from Britt Baker. That's awesome.
Oh, the whole thing with Orange Cassidy, dude. Oh my god.
He called Arn Anderson a dirty cheater. He's a dirty cheater.
You know what? The best part about AEW is you know these guys are just going out there and having fun doing what they love. That's what makes AEW great. Like the Performance Center is surrounded by a bunch of up and coming wrestlers that we've never seen.
Fucking Pineapple Pete, I hate that guy.
Where AEW, the ring is surrounded by talent
Oh,
who are just going out there and having fun. You got Britt Baker as
Just
the role
brilliant.
model with 2 L's.
just brilliant.
Not to copyright on Rick Lieb or anything.
Right.
It's 2 L's. Wheelchair.
Speaking of
Bailey's the one that's copywriting off of Rick Lee.
Yeah, but Rick Lieb probably copyrighted off of Bailey a little bit with the whole hugger thing. And,
speaking of the
He is a hug.
crowd,
I heard he's a hugger.
yeah.
did you see in the crowd flying Brian Pillman's son?
Yeah.
Flying Brian Pillman Jr. was out in the crowd, guys. I seen him actually night 2. I didn't see him on night 1. Maybe because I wasn't paying attention because I was too busy laughing my ass off at Chris Jericho and the commentating.
Strikingly identical to his
Dude,
dad. It is crazy how much they
Looks just like his dad, yeah, definitely.
Andy actually had a match on AEW Dark, which
Did
he
you see
lost.
it? I didn't see it.
But he
See,
had one. So.
I have to start watching Dark, man. I don't watch Dark. I wish I would, but I ain't got enough time to do all that right now. But we're gonna get into it. Hey,
Back to the match.
yeah, back to the matches. But Jake Hager, man, ends up losing this match. Of course, a fantastic match. You know, Catalina's wife looks hot too. I want to be honest with you. But you know, you remember the press conference that they had going into this whole thing?
Yeah.
That
Looked
was-
like a UFC press.
The
They really
uncrowned Miss, what's her name? The uncrowned Miss World.
Oh
person.
man,
I don't watch
Miss
pageants.
USA or whatever. I don't know what she was.
I don't watch pageants.
Next up, man, you had a tag team match. Our boys from the inner circle, my Mexican brothers here, Ortiz and Santana, going against Private Party. The great match. I was really surprised about Private Party winning this match. I didn't think it was going to happen. It was an upset to me.
I don't get the whole Matt Hardy as the coach.
I really don't either.
It doesn't really make sense.
I think the reason why they lost this though is because they had too much burritos and beans in the back.
He doesn't.
Yeah, the tacos.
It's
So
good, but,
a
yeah,
little bit of the bubbly with Chris back in the back.
Cruncher up Supreme. A little bit of a 40.
But anyway, Ortiz Santana loses the match. Matt Hardy is Private Party's manager or coach, or I don't understand that. But like you said, it's kind of weird to me.
I've seen somewhere where they were comparing Matt Hardy to Michael Hayes and how Michael Hayes managed the Hardys.
Remember-
He
yeah,
almost
right.
had the same outfit.
He did, didn't he?
The red
Yeah, he sure did.
tight top.
Man, oh man.
I've been a big fan of Private Party since the first week of AEW.
Oh, you're talking about the Street Profit Wannadies.
Yeah,
Here.
well, I don't know. Private Party actually gets to showcase their skills and not have little gimmicks with the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They haven't been bowling or doing no archery.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And not one has missed the mark so wide that he was floating through air to hit nobody.
Anyway, back to the AEW here, man. Taz and Brian Cage come out, man. They talk about their matchup with Moxley coming up because you guys know what's supposed to happen here on Fire Fest Night 2. But since the whole thing with John Moxley, aka Dean Ambrose, and his wife Renee Young, Renee contracted the coronavirus, you guys, of course, from probably the PC, probably from over to the Performance Center because Vince doesn't give a shit, like Taz would say. So now John Moxley had to postpone his match for 2 weeks out of action for the 15th you guys.
Even though he's been tested and cleared for 2 weeks or
So evidently,
3 weeks,
his wife's been staying quarantined and has not been able to see her husband.
I'd love
Which
to
John,
quarantine with her now. I'd risk COVID-19 for that. That'd be all right. Just because she's an amazing personality.
Yeah, because you know COVID's gonna go away sooner or later. And all it is like a little bit higher version than the flu, whatever.
COVID is kayfabe. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, well, I think so too. But a lot of you guys out there have different opinions on that, and I respect that,
Shit,
man.
we're
I don't
not
know.
passing on.
We probably should.
should.
The both of the bands now. Anyway, next up, you guys, Omega Page defend their AEW Tag Team Championship against the Best Friends here. Fantastic match. I loved it.
it was.
I thought it was a great match. I've always been a big Trent Beretta fan. Back when he was even in WWF, I was a Trent Beretta fan, dude. You know, but of course they ruined him. They didn't know how to use him.
My favorite part was his mom driving him out to the ring.
And
She's got it going on.
I read something about that segment about his partner snubbing his mom when he got out of the car. Didn't say nothing, and it kind of pissed her off. I guess kind of pissed off Trent Beretta's mom because Chuck kind of like ignored her and just went to the ring. I read something about that. I don't know why, but it was weird. But yeah, it was a fantastic match, man. Of course, Omega and Page is still your tag team champions.
There was a couple points where I thought they would actually lose.
Dude,
It was pretty close a couple of times.
There
really
was
was.
friction that we usually see with Page and Omega either. They seem to be on the same page finally.
well, yeah,
Yeah, till
until
the end.
night 2, I think. Well, no, matter of fact, we're about to get into night 2. That was night 1, man. That was your main event, actually, for night 1 was the AEW Tag Team Championship match. And like you said, man, they were actually clicking pretty good together, man, for night 1. I thought.
Well, don't forget at the end of that match, after it was over, FTR came out with some brew
Yeah,
and offered it.
Page took it.
Hangman loved it.
Page took it. Omega didn't.
Kenny didn't love it.
Kenny had some words with Dax, and which
brought out the Young Bucks.
to me, Dax is a young double-A Arn Anderson. I love these guys. Remind me of Cole and Arn so much, man. I love them. Fantastic.
Adam Page is like a ripoff of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Though.
Yeah.
Let's put that out there.
Stone Cold with long hair. And I'm gonna be honest, man. Yeah, FTR is great. I don't know why. Why does Vince does not like tag team wrestling? I don't get it. He totally ruined the Revival here, or FTR. I'm sorry, guys.
He ruined the Viking.
He just
Warriors.
ruined everybody. Which Viking Warriors should have been this War Machine, period, because that's who everybody knew him by. But no, we can have someone else's name from a different corporation, but yeah, change the name. You know, it's stupid. Well, it's totally stupid. But anyway, we want to get back into night 2 here for your AEW Fyter Fest, man. We just talked about these guys. Private Party has an AEW Tag Team title match here against Kenny Omega and Adam Page here, man. To start off night 2. I thought it was a good match.
Incredible match.
It was a really good match, man. I was really surprised.
Incredible
But,
match.
I mean, Fyter Fest, I don't know, man. I thought it was great.
I really suck with these guys' names, but the one Private Party guy that when
I really don't know their names either. I was gonna say Montez Ford. And no, but seriously, man, great match here. Of course, Omega and Page is still your tag team champions, but it looked like in this match maybe there was a little bit of friction.
A little bit.
I don't know. It kind of looked like Page and Omega, man.
I almost feel like they're waiting till
What are they
All
waiting
Out,
for?
which I think is their next pay-per-view.
You think you're gonna
Or at least
break up?
wait until they have a crowd to
So
give
who-
it that extra wow factor or awe factor.
So who do you think you're gonna lose the tag team titles to?
That's
That's
me.
me. Lucha Brothers. I love the Lucha Brothers.
Oh,
Fantastic. Or FTR.
man.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to think of a good heel team, but
I think
The Lucha Brothers is a good heel
yeah,
team.
they are.
They're a really good heel team.
I would like to see Jurassic Express. That would be.
Blade and the Butcher.
They could be anybody. Their tag
Well, they
team
could be.
division.
I think it's
It's
MJF
so
and
deep.
Wardlow.
Dude,
It's
yeah,
ridiculous.
fantastic. Next up, man. Speaking of, this is where it started going downhill for me a little bit. Joey Janela going against Lance Archer here.
Boy got his ass whooped, dude.
It was like a squash match,
His
man.
fucking ass
Archer
whooped.
just whooped this dude's ass. And it was funny because you see old man Jake outside just laughing his ass off.
Man.
Archer brings out Sunny Kiss to the ring, carrying her or him or Shim or whatever you want to call Sunny Kiss. And those Sunny Kiss into the ring on Joey Janela. And that's how this starts off. And from there, Archer just beat Joey Janela's ass like a redhead's stepchild all over this fucking ring, dude.
And I got a few shots in, but not enough. Yeah, that Archer one bad son of a bitch.
Archer's a bad dude. I'm telling you.
Lasted way longer than I thought it was going to. That's for sure.
It was a little bit of a longer match, though.
Yeah, it lasted.
I don't know why it. Yeah, I don't know why it lasts that long because usually Archer
Yeah.
really squashes
Yeah,
these guys. Well, I'm gonna tell you what, man. That move when he picked up Joey Janela and put him to the table on the outside.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
How was that not a disqualification?
Well, that's AEW. It's not WWE.
Yeah,
AEW are allowed to do shit like that.
AEW has no rules until they need rules. You
Yeah,
know?
right. Exactly.
Oh wait, we're supposed to be disqualified for that? My
Right.
bad.
Next up, you guys, Taz comes out with Brian Cage, and Taz has something in his hand. He's carrying a bag, and he pulls out his old FTW title from the old ECW days, dude. What the hell?
Yeah, so what does FTW stand for?
Fuck the world.
Like for the wildebeest or something? Fuck the
Well,
world?
it's I don't know, but that's what Taz that was his saying. FTW, fuck the
So it
world.
has nothing to do with wildebeest.
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm not sure counting how big fucking Cage is. He could probably eat a wildebeest. That dude's fucking huge, dude.
It's a monster.
Holy crap.
I just really like wildebeest, you know.
Speaking of that, though, he hands the title over to Brian Cage and says, you know, Moxley, you go get your ass kicked right now. He's the FTW champion. He's coming to get your AEW title next week on the 15th. So let's see what happens. But like you said, I think it would have been more interesting if they would have bought that title out and actually put Cage in a match with anybody.
Yeah, we were talking about it
I haven't
before
beat
we
anybody.
started, and with the amount of people they have,
Who
you'd
could-
think that somebody
Billy
would at
Gunn.
least came out. Yeah,
Marco Stunt.
somebody.
Yeah, no.
What?
Not a squash match. I'm talking about actually somebody
No,
get him a
yeah,
match.
Marco Stunt, yeah.
Not Marco Stunt can't do nothing. That's like a Hornswoggle type deal.
Wait, what?
Hornswoggle and Marco Stunt would actually be a pretty funny match. That match
Yeah.
would be like midgets wrestling against each other. That'd be pretty funny there.
Bring out Park Gun while we're at it.
Right here, man. This match right here coming up. Totally awesome. 8-man tag. FTR. Young Bucks going against. Holy crap, dude. What a fantastic. Lucha Brothers and Blade and Butcher, man. This match was fucking fantastic. I gave this match a 10 stars out of 5, dude.
Yeah.
That's how
Yeah.
great this match was. This match probably stole the night from me.
So you're saying it's a 10.
A 10. This one right here is a 10
Okay.
for sure. That spot where oh my God, who was it? Ray
Yeah.
outside the ring with Nick or was it Matt? It was Nick Jackson. Holy crap!
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
You could put those 3 tag teams, FTR, the Lucha Brothers, and the Young Bucks, on any show against any tag team in the world, and they would main event anywhere.
I think so.
Anywhere.
I think so too, man.
They're that good.
That was a fantastic match, and like I said, to me, this match right here, I think it's on the show. I don't know.
Sure it is.
Did you enjoy this match? You like it?
Yeah, I loved the match. Some of the sequence, especially with the Lucha Brothers there, I mean, that was incredible.
Ray Phoenix is fantastic.
Where they're tagging in and out,
Yeah,
springboarding everywhere,
man.
looking like they're hopping the border.
It's a little jumping beans, but I'm telling you what, they're awesome.
Even the early chemistry with FTR and the Young Bucks, where they were
Dude, they were
pulling
really
off
fun.
each other's moves, were
Yeah, that was fantastic.
great. The whole thing was just.
The whole match, the whole
If
thing.
you haven't seen it, you need to Google it, YouTube it.
At least watch that
it.
match. If that's the only match you guys want to watch for Firefest, that was probably the best match out of all matches in Firefest. I thought that was fantastic. Next up, man, is
Oh man.
your lady friend there.
Future wife.
You want to talk about?
Handicap match.
You want to talk about a total waste of time?
A waste of
That
space,
was a
worthless
total
match.
waste of time.
Handicap match. These girls were named what? Kenzie Page and Kylan King.
Two names you probably won't ever see again.
Going against Nyla Rose in a squash match, absolute squash match. I don't understand. But after this match, man, now she said she's gonna have a manager, and her manager, it was Medusa was out there. Well, we said Ryan. I was on this around, but Medusa was one of the names. But now me Ryan read into it deeper. I don't know if you read it or not, but come to find out, I think we do know who our manager is. It's probably one Vicky Guerrero. I'm telling you guys what. I hate both these women, and this will probably be a perfect match. I'm telling you right now. Excuse me. You remember that shit?
Man.
Oh my God. Can you imagine her with Nyla Rose? Holy
if you
crap.
didn't like her, you're definitely not going to like her after that.
She's gonna be yelling, "Excuse you!" after Nyla Rose cuts a
Move your hose, Nyla. Okay. Yeah, no bad. That's what I should have said. I'm sorry.
Real quick though, let me tell you, like, what's up with that women's belt in AEW? It looks like a fucking ring.
You know what it looks like? It looks like Wendy Richter's old WWF title. If you guys see how small that was, or out back in the day when WWF had the women's title, how small they were.
It's like a toy belt that you can buy at Target.
Yeah, it really does. It's so small, man. It's like a teeny version of the championship.
Of all their belts, I really dislike that one. TNT belt I think looks stupid too, but that's a whole other story. But like the World Championship and the Tag Team belts for AEW, I love those.
The FTW title's pretty cool.
The Wilder Beast title?
Yeah, whatever. Next up, man, we had a match with Brody Lee and Stu Grayson. Tag team up Colt Cabana. His fucking ribs. Holy shit. Black and blue. I don't know what the hell happened there, what he did. Maybe he did it last week. I don't know what the hell happened. You see his ribs?
I think Nyla Rose got on top.
That could have happened going against SCU. Holy crap, Barry. This is an alright match, man. I really don't like any of these guys. I'm not a big fan of them. Scorpio Sky, maybe, I don't know. Brody Lee, yeah, that's a lie. I kind of like Brody Lee a little bit. I mean, she was, at least I like him better here than I did in WWE. These guys.
I feel like he's a poor man's Bray Wyatt right now. Like he's trying to lead this cult type group, and to me, it's falling flat. It should be better.
They could probably do much better with this whole thing that they got going
maybe
on.
With the pandemic going on, and maybe that kind of threw a wrench into some plans. But I'm not a big fan of it right now. Maybe it's just too hard to pull off right now. I don't know.
I think Christopher Daniels is about to retire pretty soon, American. And I'm thinking that there's going to be a return. Somebody's going to turn on somebody in SCU, break them up. Because I heard Scorpio Sky wants to be a singles wrestler, so he don't want to do the tag team thing anymore. Because he's a fantastic singles wrestler. You know, if you guys seen him from Impact and stuff like that, you guys know.
So what you're saying is there's going to be a rise of the fallen angel?
Yeah, I think the Fallen Angel is definitely going to be falling. He's supposed to be retiring pretty soon, so I don't know exactly when that's going to happen or who's going to turn on who. But, it's coming up pretty soon, I'm hearing. So, I don't know. Did you like the match?
It was okay. I think Stu Grayson stole the show out of the match, though.
Stu Grayson out of all of them?
Yeah, that guy was, he was putting some work in.
He just likes him because he's bald, man. Let's be honest. He has no way likes him.
Best haircut you could have. Nah, it was an okay match. Nothing real great about it.
Right.
Surprisingly, I'm not a big fan of Stu's, so I'm not all for it.
Really? He's not a fan of Stu's.
What's that supposed to mean?
But anyway, main event, man, from night 2 was, of course, Chris Jericho. It was supposed to be John Moxley versus Cage, but that ain't gonna happen. But it was Chris Jericho and Orange Cassidy, man. I loved it. Fantastic. Great. Another great match.
Le Champion.
Chris Jericho, anything, he could take on Marco Stunt and be fantastic. This dude could take on probably Hornswoggle or one of the referees, Michael Cole, make the match fantastic. Yeah, whatever.
Nyla Rose.
Chris Jericho, he's fantastic on the mic. He's fantastic in the ring. He's fantastic at commentating. So funny. You guys watched him for the last couple weeks on Dynamite, on the Fyter Fest, whatever. You guys know how Chris Jericho is. Great entertainer. Him and MJF is number 1 and number 2 in the AEW right now.
And he's the AEW what Hulk Hogan was at WCW, except for he's got talent and not afraid to put somebody over.
That's so true. And I totally agree with that. Chris Jericho is not afraid to put people over. And yeah, but just Orange Cassidy, man, I'm telling you what, I love Orange Cassidy too. I think he's funny. He's a great wrestler.
True.
The shit he does is pretty fantastic. With his hands in his pocket. Who does, you know? Well, we do pretty fantastic things with our hands in the pocket too, but that's another story.
Are we talking about pocket full?
But anyway, Orange Cassidy loses this match. I don't know how, but he did. I thought if Chris Jericho would have put him over here, I think it would have been pretty cool. But I understand why they didn't, because it's not Orange Cassidy's time yet, but it's going to happen. I'm telling you. Orange Cassidy's going to get a shot, dude. So
Orange Cassidy is beyond entertaining. I just don't think he's got the size. And I know that AEW's not quite like that on Superstars.
they're not like Vince McMahon. They don't give a shit.
But still, he's a twig.
That's why I'm telling you right now, Vince is going to kill Undisputed Era. Adam Cole is not going to work out. Then goes to the main roster. They're going to totally bury Adam Cole. It's going to piss me off. If that happens, I hope AEW fucking picks up the whole Undisputed Era and keeps the name Undisputed Era and shoves up Vince McMahon's ass. That would be fucking fantastic.
That'd have to be Brock Lesnar's dick to get up Vince McMahon's ass.
Yeah. Or out of his mouth, whatever, I don't know. But, yeah, you're right, though. Orange Cassidy is a smaller version, but AEW is not like that, though. They try to push their people.
I'm just saying,
like
with guys like Brian Cage right now, Lance Archer,
Pretty Mean Boys.
even Luchasaurus, like those are the guys that are,
Wardlow, yeah.
those are going to be your main event title picture people for a while. Jake Hager, maybe.
I don't know, man. Jericho was fantastic. Moxley's not all that damn big.
Although Hager has been suspended
Yeah.
for punching a ref at the end of his match.
That was great. Which we really didn't talk about that, did we?
No.
But yeah, he did get suspended for punching his ref in the match with Cody Rhodes. That was pretty crazy.
That referee out.
Man, he did. But back to this match. Chris Jericho did win the match. He's still your AEW champion. No, he's not. My bad. See, that's how far back.
Wow.
I'm blaming. He should be champion.
It's lack of sleep.
Lack of sleep. You're still your champion is John Moxley. Of course, he ain't showed up. So, but he's the champion.
So what you're saying is Moxley's like Brock Lesnar right now.
Yeah, Moxley's like Brock Lesnar right now. Chris Jericho's still your leader of the inner circle. Of course, he's always going to be a leader.
What's left of the inner circle? You got one guy suspended and the other one's gone too. So
Where the hell's Sammy? Yeah, you know, we know what happened with Sammy, the whole speaking out thing, the comments that he made against Sasha Banks, man, that was pretty shitty. He did get on there and apologize. He actually made an apology video.
Look, I'm tired of this sensitive bullshit world we live in where somebody's comments 3 years ago, 4 years ago will get you fired.
Yeah, it doesn't make no sense. Because now NXT UK, half the roster is fired. Because of this whole speaking out crap that happened years ago.
I'm not saying that, like,
it's
people shouldn't speak out or anything.
they should be punished, but really fired
Guevara's
for something that
comments,
happened a long time ago.
Guevara's comments were off color, but at the same time, he didn't actually commit any wrongdoing. He didn't harass anybody.
Right.
He just jokingly talked about trying to force himself on Sasha Banks. And I mean, I'm sure there's 800 million men in the world who might have already said something along that.
It could have been Matthew Riddle, man. He's got a problem with a stalker right now. I'm hearing they spoke out against Matt Riddle, had pictures or whatever, and his wife knew about it, and his wife already talked about it. But now this woman keeps on harassing him and his wife. So, you know, I don't know. Crazy. This whole speaking out thing is just crazy. So where's NXT go from here to UK? I don't know, but
I don't know,
anyway,
anyway.
yeah, I don't know. Anyway, next week, man, on the 15th, man, this is your fight for what is it? Fight for the Fallen?
yeah.
They're calling it. John Moxley is supposed to defend the AEW title against Brian Cage. That's going to happen. You got. Sorry, my dog's barking again. There's something. But and also Kenny Omega and Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks are teaming up to go against Jurassic Express, all three members before Marco Stunt. We'll play that match next week. So that's crazy. And also you got the Lucha Brothers going against FTR. That's going to be the match right there. That is going to be the match. So
what's up with all these random special television taping names like Fight for the Fall?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, are they just trying to draw in more viewers somehow?
Maybe, which is fine. I mean, I don't know. Donald, tell us what you guys think about how you guys thought Fyter Fest. What was you guys' favorite match at Fyter Fest? Like you said, what do you guys think about these new names they're coming out with? Is this like a one-time thing? I know they're supposed to try to raise money for the coronavirus next week. Tony Yvonne was talking about that with Jim Ross. And we didn't talk about Britt Baker getting her ass whooped by Swole or got her nose hit with something by Swole, Big Swole. But anyway, that was entertaining. So, but yeah, that was your AEW Fyter Fest. I thought it was out of 10, man. I'll probably give that an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
So I think AEW Fyter Fest did beat NXT.
I think the matches overall were better.
The matches were a little more entertaining, I think. What do you think? Same thing or not?
Yeah. I'd give them a slight edge. You could probably take 1 or 2 matches out of each show. And I'm a bigger fan of AEW right now than I am.
No, I'm the bigger AEW fan.
NXT, but yeah, a little bit I see it. But,
he's a bigger AEW fan. He's a bigger AEW fan for Nyla Rose.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
But anyway, man, this is not the last time you're going to see us. We're going to be here every week for your Wednesday Night Wars. Probably all 3 of us for Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. Probably not so much right now. I might get on here by myself, maybe say something where Brian wants to come over and speak on it, then I'll have him come over, or Skippy, either one of them, or I'm sorry, Chubbs, whatever. We'll,
Skippy's dead now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My bad. But either Chubbs will have something to say for Raw or SmackDown, or Ryan, I'll have him come over. But every week we'll do the Wednesday Night Wars together. We'll do the pay-per-views together. We'll do our, we're going to do the, of course, prediction shows. And whoever loses in the prediction show, I guess there's going to be punishments. So you guys want to stick around for that?
And if you guys have ideas on that too, what you might like us to do, or
punishments, you guys.
What you might like us to see get punished, and leave that also.
Leave that in the comment. So follow Ryan on Facebook. Get a hold of him if you guys got an idea. Follow me at that's now called The Corner now. Just follow me on The Corner Facebook, and of course follow Chubbs, Justin Ruffle, whatever. If you guys got any questions or anything about our show or any ideas, get a hold of any of us 3, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. We're actually pretty friendly, man. You guys can actually talk to us, and we'll answer you. We're not going to be some stuck-up dudes. So if you guys got some serious questions, serious ideas, either one of us 3 or all 3 of us, whatever. So we'll get back with you guys on that. I hope you guys enjoyed the shows, part 1 and part 2. NXT. What was your favorite show? Was it Great American Bash? Was it Fyter Fest? To me, it was Fyter Fest. What did you think?
Fyter Fest for sure.
Fyter Fest.
Yeah. All 3 of us, it's unanimous. We love Fyter Fest. So AW got the victory here. So until next time, you guys, we'll see you guys right back here. I don't know when, but we'll say something for Raw, either all 3 of us, or 2 of us, or just one of us. I don't know. Because, of course, main roster is not doing anything right now. No one really cares. I'm sure you guys don't care either. But we'll comment on some things or something or whatever on it. And plus, we'll be doing rumors too. If you guys got any rumors, if you guys know anything that we don't know yet, please tell us on Facebook, and we'll comment and tell you what we think about it. But anyway, as for your boy Ryan, your boy Chubbs, I'm your boy BP. Thank you for joining us right here
in the corner.